Hello and welcome to episode 11 of Kids Discuss. We're already at episode 11. What do you know?
Let's go!
So, today, we have been racking our brains for ideas to entertain you in your quarantine. And me and Miles were playing a video game together and we're like, hey, we do video games pretty often. Why not just talk about some of our favorite video games and why you should get them, or why they're fun, and then tell you a bit about them. So yeah, that's going to be this episode. So strap in, get some refreshments, some popcorn, put on your nicest headphones, and we're just gonna jump into it. I don't know why I said all that. All right, let's just get going. So Miles, would you like to bring up the start of the first video game? Should we just stick to video games, or should we also do like board games? What do you think?
Let's start with video games, but then if we run out of ideas, then we can branch into board games and card games and stuff like that.
Yeah, fair idea.
Alrighty.
Alright, you start us off with the game.
Okay, so my first game is going to be Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but Warzone specifically. We were grinding that game today. I think it was both of our first days playing.
Well, second.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because we both played yesterday. But first day playing together, and it was really fun. I think this game's been pretty popular lately, and I found out why, because it's super fun.
It is very fun.
My only complaint about the game is that the games take way too long.
They take a long time. That's also part of the. I feel like if you're bad, it's just gonna the beginning's gonna be a struggle for you because the games are so long. You might be kind of clueless about what to do, but once you start grinding more and more, I'm not at that level yet at all. But once I intend to keep going at it, and I feel like this game, once I get really good at it, I feel like I'm gonna be really good at it, and hope to win some games. Haven't won any yet.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a fun battle royale, realistic battle royale. I mean, yeah. I don't know. And also, unique. I really like the gulag where you can get back into the game. I think that's a really cool modification.
Basically, what that is once the first time you die in the real game, you get sent to this place called the gulag, which is basically a prisoner of war camp. And then once you 1v1 someone else, and if you win that fight, you get to get transported back into the game. But if you lose it, the only way you can get back in is if your team members get enough money to buy you back into the game from buy stations. It sounds complicated, but really isn't if you just join the game. And the best part about it is it's free. But probably the worst part about it is it takes up a lot of space. Yeah. Because it's a really nice game. It took us
both a long time to install the game.
We were going to play it both yesterday, but then I already had the game, but then I had to update it because I had it for a long time. Yeah, and it took literally an entire day. It took more than it took to download it, and downloading it took a really long time. So
yeah, it's 100 gigs, and it's another game like Halo 5 where it just takes centuries to install. So,
but worth it.
Yeah, it's
if
very
you struggle
fun.
through that first day,
We're
and
still
you have
noobs,
enough space.
So
But maybe if this episode gets popularity and we get popularity, we can drop our gaming tags and you could play with us.
Yeah, we need a third trio member, so we're down to play with someone who has the game.
Anyone. Alright, I'll move on to the next game. We should probably mention too, that game is playable on basically anything except for Switch, I'm pretty sure. It's playable on PC, PS4, Xbox, as far as I know of.
And this is a little off topic. I'm pretty sure you can get a certain type of Call of Duty on the Wii. So I'm kind of down to try and do that at some point.
I don't have a Wii.
Yeah, I do. So that could be some good game. That could be a good gaming experience right there.
How do you do it with that controller?
I have no idea.
Alright, anyways, that was a good thing to end that off on. Alright, so our next game, I must preface, is as of now only on Switch. I've been playing it a lot recently because I got it for my birthday. It's Animal Crossing New Horizons. it's like just a island where you get sent and you can literally do anything you want to. I guess it's kind of like the same idea as Minecraft, where you're on an island, but there's no like building or anything.
It's also third completely person, right?
Yeah, it's third person, and you can just do a bunch of things. You can, if you have the premium version of Nintendo or like Nintendo Plus or whatever it's called, I don't know. You can go to other people's islands. You can just, it's just really like, the more you play it, the more rewarding it gets, and it's like there's always more things to do, and so. Like, once you start on that game, you just want to keep playing because there's always a new thing to do for, like, and there's like countless options for what to do. And it's basically just living life on an island. And it's just kind of sounds boring now that I'm describing it, saying that, but it's if you spend the money for it and you have a Switch, I would highly recommend it because it is, yes, very entertaining, very fun.
Yeah, I think isn't there an older version too? It's just like just Animal Crossing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have that game also.
I've seen people play that game, but I do not have it myself.
Alrighty. Okay, on to the next game. Fire game. I got it like a couple months ago, I think, and it's Cuphead. So, Cuphead is like, I don't even know, what person is it? Like, I don't know.
It's like an audience perspective. It's like you're watching a movie.
Yeah.
It's like a 2D game.
Yeah, but I don't know, you just go around, you fight bosses, and the main, like, the key thing about the game that makes it so unique is it was made in like 2018 or something like that. I don't even know the exact date,
but in a 1930s style,
like relatively recently. Yeah, and it's like takes place like in the 30s or 40s.
And the music is
I was about to say that the music is actually fire.
I haven't looked, but there's probably like some sort of soundtrack on it, which would be just really nice to like study or unwind to, because some of it's relaxing, some of it's really high energy. I don't know, but the playlist is very, very cool. It's like an old brass band sometimes, and sometimes it's just wind instruments. It's cool. Yeah, very fun game. I have it too. I have it on the Switch, but it's also available on Steam, which, yeah, so that covers a lot of things. And I'm pretty sure it's on Xbox too, right?
Yeah, it is. That's what I have it on.
Alright. Yeah, I have it on my Switch, but I was going to get it on my computer, but then I decided you can do multiplayer on the Switch, but not on the PC, so I decided to get it on my Switch instead, which I think in the long run was a smart idea. Alright, so back to me. So obviously this is going to be a pretty common game, but I'm going to go with Rainbow Six Siege. Basically, it's like you probably all know what it is, but it's just like you're a team of like agent operatives on Team Rainbow, and you're like either trying to like save a hostage, defuse a bomb. It's kind of like CS:GO style ish. Like some of the missions are kind of similar, but it's just really fun mechanics. Really, just you can talk to your squad. Good social game. Just a fun shooter game. If it's like okay to play as a solo, but if you have friends who play it, I would highly recommend playing with them instead, as I would with any game, but especially this game. And most like shooter games, it's more fun to have people you know on your squad.
Yeah.
But yeah, extremely fun game. Like Miles, your computer is like low on space, right? But like I've been urging him to get this game because I really want to play it with him.
Yeah, I also tried to get Warzone on my computer, but I only have like freaking 12 gigs of space on my laptop, and so like, yeah, I don't know, it's kind of annoying, and I really want to get it because I've like played it at friends' houses and stuff, and it seems very fun. But yeah, it is very fun. I haven't gotten to it. It also costs like $20 or something like that.
Yeah, for the lowest version, it is $20.
So that's like, I don't know. I'm just not haven't gotten around to getting yet, just because of my storage.
Alright, let's move on to your next game.
Alright, so my next game, I mainly play it on Xbox, again, because I don't have enough storage on my computer, but it's Destiny 2. It's another fun first-person shooter game where it's kind of like Halo, but there's a lot more you can do in the game. You just go around, you can like upgrade your weapons, upgrade your armor and gear and stuff, and then you like go around and shoot aliens and complete missions.
I really want to play it, but I'm just completely stuck. I don't know what to do, so I should probably get together with you sometimes and figure out, like, I'm on literally the very beginning and I've had it for so long.
Just play the campaign.
I think that's what I'm just completely stuck. I'm gonna need to call you sometime later.
Oh no, you don't have to play the campaign alone. But I don't know. Personally, you already said it. I just don't really like playing games by myself. I don't know. It's just a lot more fun to play with friends.
All right, let's move on to the next game. Also a gigantic game, but it's a game that I have, and it is Red Dead Redemption 2. Holy, the graphics though, they're like mind-blowing. And not to brag, but I have a pretty good well-built PC, so I'm able to run that game at really high graphics, and it's just so nice. And like the game is really fun. It's like, what's the new like Link game called? The new
Zelda,
like the oldest one. Yeah, the Zelda game. Well, not the new one, but like the one with all the animals.
Yeah,
and
I forget what it's called. The Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. It's kind of like that, but an adult version. A little bit. I guess you could compare it to that. You can kind of compare it to that, but it's just so fun. There's like a bunch of missions you do, and you're just living on a camp. There's two versions. There's an online version and a player version. Just so very entertaining, and the graphics are moi moi moi.
Alrighty.
Highly recommend.
Yeah, I don't have that game either. Because how much is it?
So much.
It's like $60, right?
Oh, in money, yeah. For the highest version, like the most expensive version, I'm pretty sure it's... When I got it, it was way discounted, so I got it for $60.
Oh my god, that's
best
super
one.
Expensive.
For the best one, usually it's like $120.
Yeah, that's a no-go for me, dude. It's also probably like an insane amount of gigs, too.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's a gigantic game.
Yeah, so... Can't get that one either.
Sadness.
Alrighty. So, my next game, the most cringe game on the planet. You already know what it is. I'm gonna defend it though. Fortnite.
I will too.
Battle Royale.
Okay, Okay, you say whatever you have to say, and I'm gonna put down some good arguments for it.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I know you're probably thinking, oh, you're so cringe. I can't believe you play Fortnite. I play Fortnite. It's really fun to play with your friends because you can just you can play creative. You don't even have to actually fight in the game. You can do random creative maps where it's I don't even know, hide and seek and stuff like that. Or you can just play to get better. And another really cool thing about Fortnite is anyone can be a competitive player because the tournaments are so easy to play, because all you have to do is play competitive in arena, rank up, and then you can just play in the tournaments, and if you do well, you can probably become a pro player.
Yeah. All right, let me lay down some arguments. So Fortnite Battle Royale is a Battle Royale game, as it says in the title. And so Battle Royale games are one of the most original shooter games that there are. There's a bunch of different versions, like Warfare, but the unique thing about Fortnite is that it brings a unique new element of building and editing, which is different from other Battle Royale games, and it adds an exciting element, which is something that you can work to get better for. Literally the only bad part about Fortnite, except for the pressure to get V-Bucks and better skins, is are the players that are annoying. like, you're not basing your hate off of the game, because there's nothing wrong with the game inherently,
it's the 7-year-olds
who
are like flossing and doing orange justice on the streets and stuff.
And it's the just ragey kids and like
just the toxic
try-hard people who will just ruin your games because they're a lot better than you, because like I said, because of the unique new element of Fortnite with building, there are some people who will spend a lot of time on it and get very good at it, and so, yeah, it's more fun if you're really good, and that's why a lot of new players will just be like, oh, this game is trash, and then the rates go lower and lower down, like, lower and lower, but in itself, Fortnite is a really good, unique game, and it's really easy to get together with your friends. It's cross-platform for everything, so yeah, I would definitely agree in saying that it is
another
a good game.
Good thing about it is, like, there's always something to get better at in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can always improve. I mean, it's probably like that for most things, but with Fortnite even more. It's like really, it's like
really easy to
it's easy to get better if you play a lot.
Mm-hmm. All right, now that's probably the thing that we have to bring the most justice to. So the rest will be easier for us. Real quick, I'm gonna check my desktop to make sure I'm not butchering any of these names. So I'm just gonna, we're taking a lot of I'm just gonna list a few now. So a small game, you can't play with anyone else or anything, but it's called Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. You might have seen, like, in the old days of YouTube, people playing and raging at this game. It's basically you're in a cauldron filled with water, and you have a Yosemite hammer, which kind of looks like a pickaxe, or a sledgehammer, but it's actually called a Yosemite hammer, and you're basically just trying to get up this mountain all the way to space, and it's just really rage-inducing, but just at its heart, it's so good. Like, it's such a good game, so well made, and this is, I'm pretty sure, only available on Steam, so it's easiest to get on PC. Another game, a small game, is Hellbound Survival Mode, which is basically it's just a speedrunning demon, and you just move super fast, and there's a bunch of other demons who are trying to come and, like, claim the objective, and you're the only one who has to defend it, and there's a global leaderboard, and your goal is to try and climb up that leaderboard for longest time surviving. Let's see, Warframe, a pretty big game, multiplayer. You're an alien and you want to go and basically free the planet from the rule of, it's kind of like Star Wars, kinda. You could relate it to, I guess. But anyways, fun shooter game with other unique elements like special abilities for aliens and stuff like that. Also, we should probably say that we're not sponsored by any of these games. I don't even know why you would think that.
But I mean, hit us up if you want to. At our email, kidsdiscuss01@gmail.com.
You want
to reach out? You want to sponsor us? We're down.
Or slide into our DMs on Twitter @DiscussKids. But anyways, after that plug, we're not sponsored by any of these. We just think they're good games. Overwatch, super popular game. You get to choose from different characters, and you have different abilities, and you either try to capture objectives, payloads, or get the most kills in an amount of time. You get to choose from different characters who have different abilities and have different ultimates. This game is on Blizzard, so you can get it on Xbox, PS4, PC, basically anywhere. You can even get it on Switch now. There's a game cartridge for it. Let's see. And CSGO. It's probably the last one I want to talk about. I could talk about more, though. CSGO, one of the most classic games, where you're either a terrorist or a, American... I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be American, or just some sort of team, and you have to spend your money wisely to get the best guns or grenades, and you have to either protect or capture a hostage or defuse a bomb or something like that. And yeah, it's just very classic. How long has CSGO been around?
Game. I feel like it's been around for a while.
It's a very classic game.
Yeah. I don't have any of these games because I don't have enough storage on my computer. And I don't have them on my Xbox either. So, like, Another game, though, I just thought of it, that I have on my Xbox. I haven't played it in a long time, but it's Just Cause 4. It's like a really cool game. You can literally just like go around, do whatever you want. It's just like, it's kind of the same, like first person, third person. It's kind of like the same. Wait, so what person is Fortnite? Like, what even is that considered?
It's third, but wait, I'm not sure.
Anyways,
it like hovers.
It's basically the same like perspective when you look at your character as Fortnite. Maybe a little further back. I don't know. You just go around with like guns. You can shoot people. It's kind of like GTA, but like takes place in a different area. And I think there's a campaign you can do.
So it's like a gun playground?
Basically, yeah.
A playground with guns.
I haven't played it in a while, though, so maybe the game has completely changed. I don't know.
What's it called?
Just Cause 4.
Just Cause 4?
Yeah.
Never heard of it. But you probably never heard of a lot of the games I just said either.
No, I mean, I have, but I haven't played them before.
Alright. Also, a good way to find new games is to go onto Steam, and if you don't want to spend any money, you can even go into the free section, and you can just, also we're not sponsored by Steam either, you can just go into the highly rated, and then you can just check out some games, and if you don't like them, you can just uninstall them. But Steam is pretty unique because it has a lot of different creators it's like uploading content in video games to there like every day. And now that there's a quarantine, people are spending a lot more time on making games and making really cool games, and a lot of them are for free, so I would go check Steam out.
It's a good place to get video games.
Sure is.
Alrighty, do you want to do the question of the day, or do you want to do board games?
I think we've taken up enough of these people's times.
All right.
Let's just go on to the question of the day.
They probably don't want to hear us any longer. Okay. Eliam is finding it right now. So,
yeah.
Just a bit of a pause.
Alright, Miles, you keep them busy.
Yeah. I don't know how.
just do anything. Plug something.
Oh yeah. Okay, so on Friday we were talking about this. We might start like a debate series.
Yeah. On Fridays, Friday debates.
But like
where we pick a topic, not
like non-controversial.
Just something. Sometimes it'll be funny, sometimes it'll be more serious, but still not controversial. We'll just we'll both take different sides of it, even if we like don't necessarily agree with them or whatever, even though they're not going to be controversial. But we're just gonna have fun with it.
Now that I'm
and you guys are
gonna
have fun listening.
We're gonna do a debate on a non-controversial topic. That's kind of dumb.
Well, not super controversial.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit, like, what's your favorite ice cream?
Yeah.
What's better, vanilla or chocolate? Like, controversial in the sense that some people will disagree, obviously, but not, like, world-ending politics. So anyways, I got a question of the day. It is, would you rather be deaf or blind?
Deaf.
Deaf, really? Why?
Let me see. I kind of jumped into that one.
This would actually be a good debate question now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Well,
God.
do this now.
There's just downsides to both.
Well, obviously.
But like, I'm trying to feel like which one has like more negative things. I
mean, this whole episode was about video games, which I really enjoy. But honestly.
Dude, you know that one gamer, like Ewok or something like that? I'm pretty sure she's deaf and she's like super good at video games. So like, maybe I'd be deaf. Freaking visual
deaf
sound
streamer.
effects.
Oh, this is so hard, dude. I can't imagine what it'd be like to be either of them.
Let alone both, dude. Like, oh my gosh. I can't imagine being deaf and blind. Or even one of them, too. I'm just gonna go with my initial answer, deaf.
Deaf. All right.
Just because
it's so important to like see the world, see what's happening, so that you know you're not in danger. But hearing things is also like
really important.
But like the thing was, you can't like. It'll be hard to. Here, 1 second.
My guy, wait. Okay, boys.
Sorry about that. Some technical difficulties.
Yeah, I was about to say we're having technical difficulties.
All right. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go with the deaf option as well, because I could probably learn sign language, which also is a really good skill to have, anyways. Which hopefully I might one day learn. And sorry if you hear my sister in the background, but she's very excited for some reason. And I could learn sign language, and I could still see the world around me. So yeah, I'm gonna go with deaf as well. I agree.
Alrighty. So yeah, a lot of content to come, guys. Right now we're trying to do like one interview a week where we just like bring on one of our friends. Hopefully we'll bring on someone like who's actually like an influencer in the world eventually. But for now we're just doing
if you follow us, you should go ahead and spam some creator. Actually, don't do that. That'd be very annoying.
Don't listen to him, bro.
Don't do that. That's not going to win them over. Because, like, we'll go on your podcast to absolute trash talk it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this episode has been fun, in my opinion. So, Miles, would you like to do our outro?
Yeah. Okay. So, we say this every time. Every listen counts. We appreciate it. If you clicked on the episode, drop us a follow if you liked it, or if you didn't.
We're so close to 100 downloads, by the way. I think at 100 downloads, we're going to start spreading our podcast around and really publicize.
Yeah, publicize it. I'm pretty sure that's a word.
All right, yeah, but we're going to make it more popular. We're going to
grow the fan voices boys and girls and cheetahs,
yes,
salmons,
and tuna fish. Yes, salmons. All right. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked. But anyways, Miles, would you like to do the outro?
Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Stay safe, stay healthy as always. And yeah, we're gonna get through the quarantine, guys.
We will.
Things are actually looking pretty positive at the moment. I mean, I think numbers are going down and stuff. So, yeah, thank you guys for the listen.
Recommend to your friends. See you later. Bye. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Goodbye.